Hey traders, are you sick of missing big moves on stocks like MicroStrategy that just exploded? Picture banking MicroStrategy 100% or more move, but it swings a lot, and these swings could wipe you out. In a minute, I'm going to show you exactly how I plan on trading this monster move, but first, here's a chart set up to ride MicroStrategy to $676 by July. Plus, if you hang around to the end, you'll see how high strategy could soar by New Year's. Let's go. So imagine surfing a huge wave, 151-day downtrend as MicroStrategy broke out here and it ran 65% in just 21 days. I'm telling you, this is a big mover. But right now, it's sitting at a level of resistance about the $400 level, 400, 404. And so it has to get through that wall or party's over. So what's going to happen next? Okay, guys, MicroStrategy price is moving so fast, the charts are dizzy. That's how bad it is, or how good it is, depending on your point of view. If it does break through here at the 404 level, clearly we could jump all the way back up to the 543 level fairly quickly. But how quickly? And is that all it will have in its tank? Let's take a look at the longer term charts and the fibs to see if we can get a clue of where MicroStrategy is going. Okay, one of the tools I really like to use is the Fibonacci extension, where I go back and I look at a past move and I project that up based on our new low. So the way that works is I go over and grab my Fibonacci extension, go here, that low, that high, pull it back down to approximately that low right there, and it gives me some upside trajectory. 100% move would put me up to approximately 669 to 676 on this move to the upside. How much time will it take me to get there? Which is up to about, a little over 400%. And again, that was over a 105-day period. Very impressive. So how long will it take us to get there? That's where I pull in my other tool, which is the time extension. And I just connect the same lows and the same highs. And as you can see right here on the, and this is on the daily chart, it projects that I would get up to my 100% mark in July of this year. And what's that exact date? We're going to make it by July 4th. That would be something really great to celebrate. Hey, maybe you can fund that dream vacation for you and your family. One of the things I've found is a lot of stocks will repeat the same move or a similar move, and MicroStrategy is no different. We had a move back here in early 2024, and it ran up approximately 353%. This move that we did here, depending on where you take it of, again, 400%. And so it is known to be a big mover. And if we're here, we're just getting in early on the new move to the upside. Hey, I want you to stick around right now because I'm going to basically go over what the heck is fueling this wave. And I'll show you exactly how I plan to trade MicroStrategy, or as the new name is, strategy. Okay, first of all, MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor has predicted Bitcoin will be up at $200,000 by the end of 2025. If that happens, that could really drive the value of MicroStrategy up to at least that 100% mark. So he just doubled his capital plan to $84 billion to stack more Bitcoin. And he's out there shouting, always be stacking. And the traders are listening. So is this your shot to ride a visionary's dream to a life-changing wealth? We'll see. Second, MicroStrategy launched a $21 billion equity offering to buy more Bitcoin, pushing Bitcoin to a 70-day high back at $97,000. And so are these two playing off each other? So is Bitcoin the rocket fuel to MicroStrategy, or is MicroStrategy the rocket fuel for Bitcoin? We shall see. Number three is they just scooped up 15 355 Bitcoins for 1.42 billion last week. And now they hold over 553, this is mind-boggling, 553,000 Bitcoins worth $52 billion. So they're not just betting on Bitcoin, they're putting Bitcoin in their bank. Okay, guys, if this breakdown is helping you see the setup more clearly, give this video a quick and then share it with other traders who are also looking for big moves in their stock. So now, as we were saying, hey, let's take a look at how are we going to trade this. I just zoomed in on the larger time frame, and I want to start identifying some zones. First of all, guys, I've got a zone here in this little box about there. Secondary zone for buying in this little box here. If prices do, in fact, break through these levels, then I'm looking at the 50-day moving average being the strong support. And because we have all the moving averages now stacked in a bullish manner and moving to the upside. We've had the crosses of the moving averages, and so things look like they're in gear to continue moving forward. If I break below the 50 and retest down here, that would tell me that the move on MicroStrategy is very suspect. So here's where I'm putting my trade in. The TSI on the daily chart is overbought. However, on the weekly chart, let me show this to you really quickly. On the weekly chart, as you see, that we have just turned up, and so that's very positive for a longer term move. That's why I'm turning bullish on MicroStrategy. Both my momentum indicators, the TSI, and my market forecast has reversed and is turning up. Very positive. So if my support holds and I trigger into a trade, then I will try to enter between the 375 and 353 level, as I identified earlier, which is right there around the 8-day moving average. I will utilize a 6 to 10% stop loss, with profit target is all the way up at 543, and don't forget, and beyond. Remember how far we could go on this one. Now, speaking of that, how far might we go on that? And as I said again, this isn't a recommendation. It's just how I will basically surf this wave. Have you ever traded a stock like as wild as MicroStrategy? If you have, drop a comment. And again, I read and respond to every one of them. So let me know what you're thinking. So the other question we had was, how far might it go? I'm going to go back over here to the weekly chart. If I pop up here to the 1618, which is a reasonable target, that would put me up at approximately $939. And just a little bit above that, you can see $1,000 for MicroStrategy in the works. Wouldn't that be a heck of a Christmas present? Time will tell. And it'll be interesting to watch. And so we're going to have some fun with this one. Who's guiding you through these waves? I'm no Bitcoin guru like Sailor is, but the charts are my thing. And I've been darn good at finding support, finding resistance, where to get in and where to take profits for the past 30 plus years. I spent years helping traders like you catch high probability setups. And yeah, I missed a few waves, but once I nailed my system, everything changed. Want more waves like this? Hit that subscribe button and join the AutoPilot trading team. Hey, we'll ride them together. Okay, guys, here's the bottom line. Michael Saylor's hype and billion-dollar Bitcoin buys matter. But it's the chart that tells us the truth. So remember, I'm watching that 404 level this week to see if we get a breakout. I'll look to trade this at the 375 to 353, and that would be my entry zone. But I'm not going to chase, and I'm going to trade this wave and look for some really nice upside going into July, and also the end of the year. If you want more setups like this, grab my book, Trade Your Way to Freedom. It's the guide to my system, my story. The link's in the description. So what stock do you want me to cover and analyze next? Again, drop the comment and smash that like button and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.